Hello students, welcome to chapter 11 of Business Studies, part 2, Marketing. In the last session, we had learnt about the various basic concepts and we also learnt about marketing mix. And I told you that there are 4 P's: product, price, place, and promotion. So let's learn one by one. Product. Now, products can be of different types. There could be consumer products and industrial products. Products which are purchased by ultimate consumers for personal or family use, but not for resale, are called consumer products. Like the products which we are using in our day to day life, like soap, toothpaste, calculator, furniture, etc. Consumer products can be again further be subdivided on the basis of shopping efforts involved and on the basis of durability. Let's say convenience product, shopping product, and specialty product in case of shopping efforts involved. Industrial products are those wherein we have different types like capital items, supplies, business services, materials and parts, and they are also further divided into raw materials or equipments, the various components, farm product, natural products, etc. We need to know and understand as to what is branding. It refers to the process of giving a name or sign or a symbol to product for identifying and distinguishing it from the competitors. Like example, Titan, Bata, Pears, Coke, Audi, all these are the examples of branding. There are certain terms related to branding like generic name, brand name, brand mark, and trademark. So first let's understand what are these terms. Generic name, it means the name of whole class of product. Example, soap or a book or a pen or a camera or any paracetamol, etc. When we talk about brand, it is a name or a term or a symbol or a design to identify the goods or service. Like if I hide the name of the product and if I ask you, you can immediately say that which brand are we talking about? Are we talking about Audi or BMW or Tata, etc. Brand name is a part of a brand consisting of a word, letter, or group of these that can be pronounced. Example, Reynolds, Lux, or a Cello pen. So these are the brand name. Then what is brand mark? It is a part of brand that appears as a symbol, design, picture, which cannot be pronounced. Example, symbol of LIC or emblem of SBI. In short, the logo of any particular brand. The next term which is related to branding is trademark. It is the legal version of brand. It is a brand name or a brand mark registered with legal authorities. Once it is registered, it is legally protected and others cannot use this as a duplicate. So we can see the symbol R as registered. Now, what are the advantages of branding? It helps you to make an identity. It helps in advertising and displaying program. It helps you to, charge higher prices than the competitors, and it is easy to introduce new product. Of course, the brand also acts as a status symbol and it helps to increase the level of satisfaction. And usually when the consumer purchases the commodity, certain consumers go in for branded products because it ensures quality and confidence in the mind of the consumer. So what are the characteristics of a good brand name? The good brand name should be and it should suggest the benefit of the product. Like let's say for example, Boost or let's say Fair and Lovely. Now these products suggest the benefit and the quality of the product or what is the feature of that product. Nextly, any brand name should be distinctive, which means it should be unique, such as you can differentiate between the different brands, like let's say Lyril or Titan, etc. Brand name must be suitable for packing, and labeling and to suit different advertisement media and different languages. So a good brand name is one which is adaptable. A good brand name should also be versatile. So better it is multi-purpose to adopt new product. The brand should be capable of being registered so that it can have legal protection and no other competitor or no other firm can copy them. The name chosen as brand name should not get outdated. Like, let's say, for example, 3G Mobile is an outdated brand because now there is no 3G version. Now the technology has upgraded. So staying power is very important for a good brand name. Now, after talking about branding, let's understand what is packaging. Packaging refers to designing and producing the container or wrapper of a product. It has important role in marketing success or failure of the product. So there are different levels of packaging, primary and secondary. First, let's understand what is primary packing. The immediate container of the product is called primary packet. Like let's say, for example, the plastic cover of the shirt. When you buy a shirt, it is put in the plastic cover. So that plastic cover is the primary packing. A tube for shaving cream or toothpaste, or let's say the bottle for Horlicks. So these are the primary packaging where the product is existing. The next is secondary packaging. It gives the additional protection to the product. So the cardboard box for toothpaste tube will act as a secondary packaging. There is also transportation packaging. Now it is further packing of that products for storage and transportation. So let's say, for example, a toothpaste manufacturer may send the goods to the retailers in large box containing 100 pieces of toothpaste. We really need to understand that why packaging is important. As we saw that there are different levels of packaging, primary, secondary, and transportation. So why this packaging is important? Firstly, packaging helps in rising the standard of health and sanitation. More people prefer to buy packed goods as the chances of adulteration are minimum. And it is also suitable for self-service outlet. So packaged goods are more suitable for self-services in the supermarket or hypermarket. Thirdly, packaging is important because of innovational opportunities. New ideas can be implemented in packaging, which will increase the scope of marketing the product. Like example, soft drinks, mango juices are in specially designed packages or foils. Your product should be such that you are able to differentiate. So the color, size, material of the packages will help the consumer to identify the product and its quality up to a certain extent. So after knowing as to why packaging is important, now let's understand that what are the functions of packaging. Packaging helps you for product identification. So the customer can easily identify the product which he or she wants to purchase. The another function of packaging is product protection. So it helps the product from breakage or leakage or contamination or evaporation or any kind of pilferage. The another function is facilitating the use of product. Now the size and shape of the product should be in such a way to use the product conveniently. Like let's say, for example, hand wash or toothpaste, etc. The beautiful packages attracts the customers and it serves as a promotional tool for the product as it is a silent salesman. So another function of packaging is product promotion. Packaging should be such that the consumers or customers are attracted and persuaded to buy the product. So as we saw, packaging, branding, now let's talk about labeling. Labeling refers to designing and developing the label to be put on the package. It may be attached to the product and carries information about the product and the producer in form of tag or sticker. Here is the example in the picture. So firstly, when we talk about the functions of labeling, the first function of labeling is describe the product. So label describes the product and specify its content, and it may give its usage, precautions to be taken while using the product, etc. The another function of labeling is that it helps in identification of product or brand. Labels are helpful to identify the product and the brand or the company which you want to purchase. Thirdly, the other function of labeling is to identify the manufacturer. When the consumer purchases product, they would of course like to know the address of the manufacturer or who is the manufacturer. So labeling gives information about the name and address of the manufacturer, net weight, MRP, and all the other information. The another important function of labeling is grading. Labeling facilitates grading of products. Like let's say green labels for first quality, yellow label for second quality or second grade of goods, and red for the third grade quality. So it also helps you to grade the product. A well-designed label will catch the attention of the consumer. Like let's say if on the box of toothpaste, if it's written free or save rupees 10 or get a mobile recharge of rupees 50 on purchase of this particular commodity, all these are going to promote the product and attract the consumer. So another function of labeling is promotion of products. Sixthly, providing information required by the law. Labels can be used to provide statutory information to customers. Like, let's say, tobacco kills. Many a times we know that statutory warning are written on many products which are hazardous to health. Like cigarettes, it's written that smoking is injurious to health. So it also provides the information which are required by the law. So this was all about packaging, branding, and labeling. Thank you.